still living, I'm yours. Here I am, baby.
You can see Danny on Saturday, Holiday Fears Market at Old Bakery Beer Company, correct?
Yep, that's it.
We were doing that on the fly, so I was kind of nervous. Danny, thanks for working around your schedule today for me, man. How are you doing?
Doing well. How about you, CJ?
You know, it's a Friday. We got a couple of hours left until freedom, and I'm kind of chomping at the bit here.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
You guys are gonna be busy tomorrow, though. Fill me in. What are you gonna be doing out there?
Yeah, so tomorrow's the Holiday Fears Market at the Old Bakery Beer, and it's going from 11 to 3 tomorrow. And so I'll be there, and I'll be selling my books. So I have 2 books that I'll be selling. One's The Monsters We Make, and the other one's The Life of Death. And we can dive into a little bit about what those are about too. Also, my wife will be with me there. Her and her best friend have a business, the Paper and Pine Company, and one of the things they do is they make shirts. So last year they kind of went around Alton and took pictures of some of the historic, supposedly haunted buildings, and then made sketches of them. And it's kind of like, I brought one here. I don't know how well they can see it, but I'll fold it out a bit.
Yeah, fold that out a bit.
But that's the McPike Mansion
Yeah.
there. That's kind of sketched out on the shirt. So they have a few different buildings.
That's cool. I like
so
that.
she'll have the designs there, and we'll be doing presses on the spot there for people who want to buy a shirt.
How long have you all been doing that, or she been doing that?
About a year and a half. Yeah, they do a lot of the stuff for the schools around here. So they got into really doing a lot of it about a year and a half ago.
What's the name of the business?
Paper and Pine.
There we go. Just that way we can link it.
Yep. Yep.
Now, what's your role look like when all the pressing's going on?
I mean, I'm sure I'll just be there, kind of selling the books.
All right. I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like the new employee of the day, or?
She might have that lined up for me. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, how's everything been with your writing too?
It's been good. Yeah, we this year I took kind of a year off from the writing, really focused on promoting the Monsters We Make. So just got it into Audible here in the last month. So now there's an audio version of it. So I was kind of over the summer working back and forth with the narrator on that.
How was that process? Was that a fun one or kind of a intricate one?
I mean, it was fine.
Cool.
Yeah, it was kind of neat to hear it read to you too. I kind of wish I would have done it to begin with, just so I can kind of go through the story myself before publishing it. But it was kind of cool to see it play out. Well,
and now for the folks that are kind of getting connected with us again, or maybe just need a refresh, your Monsters We Make, this is really unique. This is about AI, correct?
Yep.
And give us an overview if you could.
Yeah, so the Monsters We Make, it starts out in the future, about 2040-ish, so not too far from now. Mm-hmm. But what happens is everything's kind of controlled by artificial intelligence at that point. You think about cars being controlled by AI. You get in a car, there's no steering wheel. It just takes you where you need to go. You don't even own a car anymore at that point. You just kind of summon it and it comes. All your nutrition's kind of predetermined for you because you're wearing all these wearables, so you don't really have to think about that anymore. You have AI assistants to kind of do a lot of work for you as well too. But what happens though is everything being controlled by it, so is the farm equipment. It starts to take out the food supply pretty early in the book, and then people start to worry about the shortages, and then slowly it starts to turn where who's really at play here? Is the AI making a move on the humans and really kind of forcing their hand on if they're going to be able to survive? And at that point, they have all the power. I mean, you've surrendered all control to them. You can't get in a car anymore if they turn that off. So
right,
you're kind of stuck.
Well, and now, I mean, your book is going to become like a Simpsons episode eventually. You know, I hate to tell you this, but look, the Simpsons called this 26 years ago. It won't be 26 years. I think it'll be 26 months. And they're like, oh my God, this was in Danny's book.
Yeah.
What are you seeing? Is it kind of eerie to you though? I mean, because you don't know what's going to come. Obviously, you wrote this book. Do you ever see things in the news that you're like, man, this is kind of similar to what I was going down here?
Yeah. I mean, I saw like a recent post, like Sam Altman, the OpenAI guy, they released ChatGPT-5 and he's like, oh, I don't know if we should have done that. Kind of like that light bulb moment of like whenever they're making the Manhattan Project with the atom bomb, like what did we do here?
Yeah. So. Yeah, and that's where I kind of think your book's going to keep growing legs, man. And I really do see this continue. Now, how's the book been received? Pretty well?
Yeah, I mean, feedback's been pretty good. People they like the story. It takes them to a few twists that they don't see coming, but then also they come back as like, Danny, this feels a little too real, though.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's where I would kind of be stuck at too, Danny. It'd be seriously something where I'm like, man, this is good, but this is almost hitting too close to home. You know? When you're writing it, did you ever feel that at all, or were you just going and going?
A little bit. It started to feel it. Yeah, I felt like I was kind of laying out how it was going to work out. Trying to put it as normal of a setting as you can with kind of the characters in the book, but also just kind of laying out some of the situations that you'll be put in if you put too much of your eggs in one basket with AI.
Absolutely. And now, The Monsters We Make is one book, and The Life of Death, correct?
Yep.
Is that the second book?
That was the first book.
Oh, is that the same title?
No, they're different books. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Well, fill me on The Life of Death. Have we talked about this one?
Kind of, a little briefly, but I mean, I'll fill you in on it though.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, so The Life of Death is, it's about like an everyday person. Like, let's say it's you.
Okay.
You're the main character in this book. You're the Grim Reaper in this book. So you have a normal job.
Normally what they call them.
Yeah. So you're doing the radio host thing, but because you don't get paid to be the Grim Reaper. But then every night, like, you get a list of names that you just kind of got to go and take care of.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm remembering this
Yep.
now. So both are going to be up there?
Yep.
Okay.
Both will be there. Yep.
Both will be there. And now, how much are copies?
They'll be about $10 a copy, yeah. And then the T-shirts will be $13. So that's a sale on them too. They're usually not that price. So
that's a great price for T-shirts.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because of Taylor Swift or Halloween, but 13 is what it is.
How many different designs are on those shirts?
They got several. Yeah, I want to say probably about 5 or 6 different designs. I'm probably wrong on that, so we'll find out tomorrow. But
Really
yeah, they
cool.
got quite a few to pick from.
Really cool. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and chat a little bit more, then wrap up this Friday. After this on RiverBender.com, Roku TV.
Throughout all life stages, you need someone in your corner, guiding you on your health and wellness journey. At OSF Healthcare, that's your primary care provider. Your OSF primary care provider is there for every stage of life. Find a provider today at osfhealthcare.org/primary.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
And don't rock the jukebox. Wanna hear George Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. I don't feel like rocking.
I was telling Dan, I don't want to put on these headphones. I got so much hairspray caked onto them. I just ripped out part of my head. It's like putting on, like a dog putting on its own shock collar, you know? Danny, back with you. I think it's really cool that you guys are doing this together. And do you guys do these events kind of like vendors markets and stuff where you kind of be at the same booth or just in the same space a lot?
This is our first one together.
Oh,
So
no
we've done
kidding.
them separately before, but yeah, this will be our first one together.
Man, right on.
Yeah.
So what's been the excitement?
Oh, it's been just kind of getting into the fall season as part of it too. Life of Death, kind of the monsters we make kind of have those fall themes, and then as well as like with these being the haunted houses. Have you ever done the haunted tours in Alton?
I have not, no.
Oh, those are pretty cool because it's like you don't have to really believe in ghosts, but you get to go into like we went into Underground Railroad.
Oh, yeah.
Alton, so you get to see some really cool things. It's almost like a time warp taking you back in time.
You almost called out my Alton card there, Danny. Come on now. Well, and then I think it's great because we've been going through and trying to get some Halloween themed guests, and it was kind of funny. We just heard back from Elvira's people, and you know she's booked. You got to book them like a year out because of how busy they are. But everyone knows of like just the folklore of Alton, and whether or not you're showcasing that on the T-shirts that your wife's doing. What's the name of that business again?
Paper and Pine.
Paper and Pine, and I want to keep repeating that so all of you know it too. It's the fact that the writing and stuff. It's all it's not the same, but it's still in that same realm. And I think it's so cool.
Yep.
So with that being said, not anything planned right now for the future currently, but are you eyeing maybe getting back into to writing 1 or 2 more later on down the road?
Yeah, I'll definitely write some more books. It'll probably kick off probably later next year where I'll start my next one, yeah.
Wow. Any idea on what that could be?
Could go a few different directions. I generally like to just do something completely different, but some of the feedback has been you got to carry on with this Monsters We Make book too. So I'm just dabbling with if I want to dive into what that looks like.
You know, it's one of those things. I've had a lot of authors on the show, some national, a lot local, and a lot regional, and it just, you know, a lot of books are good, but the concept is where I find just like you're onto something here. I mean, you really are. And there's AI books out there, but they don't really go after, I think, the true fear of what AI could do. And that's going through food supplies. And that's literally changing everything to being just us not realizing that we aren't even people anymore. We're just NPCs that are getting handed our clothes and getting handed our food amounts and everything else in allotments and getting driven around and taken care of. And it's fascinating because it could happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they say. Like, we're within a couple decades of having the chips in your head, so then you're integrated with the machine. And if you think about what you're building with AI, like that chip can then just make you think, like, I'm here right now. What if I wanted to just pretend I'm at a beach? That chip does that. Yeah. And so then people think, well, what are we making here? If something that powerful, some people say you're making a god at that point.
I agree.
And
well, and see, here's where I find out. Here's what I think. I'm not going to get the chip. I'm going to say, no, I don't want the chip. And they're going to say, great. And I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to be like the old timers on the bottom floor of the, you know, of the streets. And then there's going to be the high rises, and that's where all the AI people will be.
Yep.
Will be forgotten.
You'll be left behind.
Yeah. I really do, man. I just think it's so cool. You're creative as hell with these books, and both are going to be for sale.
Yep.
And or if someone's up there and just walking around, man, and they go, I've always had, you know, an idea to write. Maybe it's a love story. Would you give them some pointers if they asked you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's
yeah.
cool, man. I think it's really important.
Yep.
T-shirts, $13.
Yep, and there'll be sweatshirts there too. I think there'll be a little bit more.
Hell, that's still really cool. I love the designs on them. And you said there's a 13 plus different designs, or right around there, plus or minus some?
Yeah, there's multiple designs. Yeah.
Awesome. Danny, I always appreciate talking to you, man. You better come on when this next book's done.
Yeah, deal.
Awesome. Hey, we'll take no. I'm not taking a quick break. Danny, damn it, I ruined my whole sign-off. I'm just kidding. We're out of time. I will see you back here live at 9 for more of our daily show on a Monday. Until we talk again, enjoy your weekend. Have fun at the market tomorrow. And for you too, and for all of you at home, just try your best, as always, my friends, to stay out of jail.